Yeah, B, can you re-say what you said about
Shannon?
Shannon.
And how
Yeah, so we just got done with exercise. We're here at a retreat on Whidbey Island and in Washington, and just wanted to share what a great experience it's been, and what a master healer Shannon is, and what a great opportunity it's been to bring women together from different backgrounds and states to heal and laugh and dance and go crazy and cry and enjoy sisterhood.
And I think build bonds, and I love the way, Shannon, that you bring out, sometimes I don't know what it is that has me stuck, or what it is that is causing this pit in my stomach, or the clenched shoulders, or the jaw, and somehow you help me understand what it is that where I need to grow and where I need to change, and help me have the courage to do the hard thing and be my authentic self, and learn who I am, because who I am now is not who I was 10 years ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago. And being together in a group of women like this, where there's trust and caring, and I could say anything and know that no one's going to judge me, and somebody probably understands where I'm coming from, even if it's in a different context. But and that'll carry me all the way through to the next year, when I can come back and get replenished again before I'm fully depleted.
So true. This is our third year being together, and I have definitely grown. And I know that I'm in a place, thanks to Shannon, I really know what I need to do, but you have been giving us the tools to make it happen. And they're not hard tools. They're wonderful tools that are helping me expand and see my potential. And the friendship here, it's just magical. It is a magical thing that you bring. You are so gifted at what you do. The joy that you do this with, the patience, the kindness, the generosity, it's unlike anything I've experienced. And I love, when I leave here, to take this to my family and to take it to my other friends. So I thank you so much. And all of you.
Yes.
All of you.
What's your favorite part of the weekend?
Which,
Like, how would you
Oh my
say your
gosh.
favorite part? Like,
I'm genuinely curious.
doing hard things, like going in the cold water as a group of women, and like encouraging each other to do it, and cooking together, and dancing, and singing, and
Being fun and
going
silly.
out in the town, and having people like walking through town, and like everyone's like, who are you? What
What are you
What
celebrating?
are you celebrating? You just raised the energy in this shop. Like, so many people, like everyone was looking at us like,
In a
we-
good
I
way.
want
in
some
a
of
good
that.
way.
Yeah.
And
I
I
want
like
some of
like
that, yeah.
you
Yeah.
are amazing.
Yeah.
But if you don't believe this, just trust the hummingbirds, because they've been trying to land on Shannon's head ever since we got here. And so,
No, and the wildlife wants to come and
Yeah.
hang out with us. But
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah. The seals, the deer,
Right.
the
birds,
hummingbirds,
yeah.
the hares,
The
the eagles.
sweet dog, the
Yeah.
dog, yeah, like, I think also your ability to have a plan, but also go with the flow of
Yeah.
where the group needs to go, rather than being like, this is, sorry,
This
it's
is
gotta
the
end,
agenda.
now it's time to do
Static,
this, and
fluid.
your intuitiveness to know in your heart what we need, and be able to take us there in a safe and nurturing way, and allow us to let whatever emotion that we have, that maybe it's buried in or ready to topple over, out in a loving, supportive, encouraging environment. I'm glad that because of the way we do this in the relationship, I can bottle it up in a way and take it home with me, and know that there's this amazing group of women who are my sisters. Like, it's like a sisterhood, of love,
always know I feel like I have the courage when I leave here to face things I know I'm not sure I can. That's so true.
Yeah.
So you do. And here we are.
Yep.
One thing I would like to share is I think that we get so used to people telling us what to do, or we think this is what I have to do, and we get a lot of messages from a lot of different places. But the thing that I love is you haven't told us what to do. You taught us how to go within to find those answers that are already there. And we don't have to know right now. Maybe it's something over time we're going to be led to, but having that ability to go within instead of just following somebody blindly like a lot of people want you to do.
Yeah.
You know,
It's not a control thing.
no, and so the trust is, it's about yourself and learning how to, when you mentioned the lump in your throat or the feeling in your stomach, what about even just for me, becoming aware that I have a feeling? Sometimes I don't even know.
Yeah.
She's taught us that,
Yeah.
actually.
To
like,
listen to our
to
body,
go inside and feel,
Feel the
and
yeah.
trust and grow.
and not run from it, but instead to try to understand what
Where's
it
it coming
is.
And acknowledge it.
Yeah, and acknowledge it. Yeah,
Accept it.
totally accept it, and not beat ourselves up for something. I think for me, that's the bit. I've spent years, and I think as women, we're our own worst enemies sometimes in beating ourselves up and holding ourselves to this bar that we can't reach, and it doesn't serve us. And all the while doing it with compassion and love and
Joy.
Joy.
Joy. Heart energy. I
Yeah.
think that's the
Yeah.
key, learning how to use our heart energy.
Right.
So many fun tools. The Wim Hof breathing. Thank you, Wim Hof. Again, the cold water plunge, only if you choose to,
Right?
right? Which I think so far everybody has. And the tapping, so the tapping we're doing,
Somatic
singing the
movement.
somatic
Yeah.
movement, Tai Chi,
Raise
Qigong,
Raising our vibrations and sharing
Journaling.
Sound.
Right.
The journal.
artwork.
Oh, we did do artwork.
Yeah, we did.
Right? And
Just
And and not just helping us heal, but then, like you said, helping our families heal, and sometimes healing like generational trauma, but in a gentle way that doesn't send you into a spiral nosedive. It's so gentle and loving, and going at whatever pace that you're at that you need. So I think that's some things that I've appreciated. And this is my first time being here, and I've been welcomed with such open arms. This is such a wonderful sisterhood.
oh, we're so glad to have you here.
Yeah, so it's been great. There are things that have happened that we can't tell you. All good things.
Yes.
I think it's so hard to describe what we experience. The only word that comes to mind is magic.
I agree.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's magical.
It's magical and it's something that is sacred.
Yeah.
And it's something that I feel like I can't even explain to others. They would never understand what we experience
Yeah.
together.
Right.
Even when you try to explain it, it doesn't. It
No,
almost
there's
like
not
diminishes
words,
it. It doesn't
right?
give its
Yeah.
value.
No. I don't even
Right.
try
Hard
to
to describe,
explain
yeah.
what we do to people because it's just pure magic
Yeah.
that we're able to carry home with us
Yes.
and somehow until we get here next year.
And how we didn't even know each other. That's the thing that's really
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Like the
It's
bonds
yeah.
that
we
Yeah.
came together as strangers
Yeah,
We're a tribe now.
and
for the most part. Yeah.
and
Powerful.
I don't know about you guys, but my family's seen the difference it makes in me working with Shannon, and they're like, "Oh, go enjoy the retreat."
My husband said that too. Like, when are you seeing Shannon again?
They know, because I come back better.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
That's
More
what I think
grounded.
I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Centered.
I was excited to come here Friday morning when I came here. I was so excited. And
Right.
I won't say names, but someone asked me, "Are you really excited to go?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm really excited to go." And then but I knew it would be something that I would be, like we talked about, rejuvenated, reset, reestablished, because you're a different person coming here than you are leaving, and we're different from the year before,
I
Oh,
agree.
yeah.
and
Yeah.
the year before that. So it's
Yeah.
like every time I'm like, what is it gonna be this time?
Right.
What magic will I, be able to
Yeah.
do this time?
Yeah.
So
I love the balance between practices and connecting.
Yes.
Yeah.
There is a perfect balance.
Yeah.
And
I
time
agree.
loses all meaning. Even during a practice, there is no time. And just the whole weekend is just in its own.
Each moment's like the now.
Yes.
We're just so
present.
present.
Yeah.
And for ourselves and for each other.
And you do, like as someone has said before, though, you go with the flow.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
you
That's
don't
what I was
push
gonna
us.
say,
You're able to read the energy
Yeah.
and direct us or not direct us, and just do what we need, which is
Mm-hmm.
different every
Right.
single year.
Yeah.
And then like the
Yeah.
changes with your kids that you've taught them things, right?
Oh yes,
Like,
I bring home tools every single time,
Right.
and goals, and just
Well,
it's life changing for not only us but our families
Well,
and
we've had
relationships.
times where we're so heavy, like we've been in this room and it's so heavy, and Shannon's like, okay, it's really heavy in here, and we were gonna do this, but that's too much for you guys right now. We're gonna
Yeah.
do something light, and then
Right.
or the other way around, or
Mhm.
we need to bring
Yeah.
it back down, or
Yeah.
you kind of are navigating us
Mhm.
without having to like force us, or
Yeah.
Right.
Through the whole spectrum of
Yeah.
emotions, like,
yeah,
and it's okay. Like we
Yeah.
connect and we have
feel your
Deep.
feels.
heavy moments, and we have like play and
Yeah.
joy and silly.
I think it's like plays. We have this like
We do shows.
shows.
We do.
They're gonna go viral.
Laughter.
Ruby, you were talking earlier about Shannon. Would you be willing? Could you try to like? Could you remember what you were saying, or kind of recap on it, on just what your feelings are? Because I thought you said it for all of us. I thought.
Shannon is just magical. She has such a gift for helping and healing people. I can't, and I've known her for so long, long time. And I think that anyone that comes in contact with you feels that. It's just like how you met her. She has such joy that emanates, and such love. You want what she has.
Yes.
You want what she has. It's like, how do I get what you have?
Yeah.
And she's like, come, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll show you.
Yes.
Let me teach
Join
this to you.
me.
This is my life's
Explain.
gift. This is what I'm here to do. And that you want to take this out to the bigger world is just it's
It's
a
a
treasure.
It
It's
is.
a treasure for the world and all women, because when you touch and change women's lives, it changes everything. Our families, our partners, it just is that wave. It just ripples. It ripples and it touches everything. And I just love you.
one life at a time.
Yeah.
I think that we can do
Yeah,
that.
because we're all touching. It's just, so
Yeah.
yeah. So thank you.
So thank you, Shannon. We love
Yeah.
you.
Love you.
Thank you, everyone.
I don't know about all of you, but I find sometimes too that my takeaways go way beyond. Sometimes it might be a month later, and I'll suddenly be like, oh,
Yeah.
oh my
Oh,
gosh, that's one of the things Shannon was talking about, but I didn't realize it related to this. Or it's not just the here and now, but I can be 6 months out from the retreat and all of a sudden be like, oh,
Yeah.
and just like, oh, that's why I'm struggling a little bit, because I'm fighting something instead of saying I'm ready to let go of that and step in to the new me, and a new me that I really like, and but realize that I'm the one holding me back. And then when I draw in the strength of all of you here and all that I've learned, I'm like,
And I think also that we learn from each other. Yes,
Yeah,
Shannon is
yeah.
an
Oh,
amazing
yeah.
leader, an amazing teacher, and gifted. But each each one of us brings something, and we're learning from your experiences,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
whether it's the painful experience or it's
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 like
life-
it
it's life affirming.
amplifies who you are. It draws out the best of who you are, and then it's amplified. It's not like we all run around and Shannon's not trying to make mini Shannons.
No.
She's helping each person become their
That
own
is their
individual
Yes.
person.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love that. That is how I feel too.
I know.
It's like
It's the dandelion.
Yeah.
Blow the dandelion, the seeds. I know
Yeah.
you don't want them in your yard, but
Right?
traveling out, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Such a gift.
Thank you.
Thank you for all being here. This
Oh.
is
Thank you for bringing us
Together, yeah.
once again.
Mm-hmm.
And for bringing B this time.
Oh yes, thank you for bringing me.
Yeah.
Thank
I know.
Even though I manifested all of you into my lives.
Thank you for
If you
manifesting.
haven't